Makeover in this hour, and then I'm going to make over your skin with our biggest beauty brand next hour. The illustrious Dimitri James is going to be here with us today's special. This could have been another today's special, just like HP is our #1 brand, the #1 name in laptops. They are also #1 in printers. Now here's what's so cool about this. If this was only a printer at this price, I would tell you to do it, because the HSN price, this is again pretty much a half off sale. So we have sold this for over $200. It is an all-in-one. It is their elite. It is their top in class. That's what the Envy series is all about. They are the #1 name in printer brands in America. It is a printer. It is a scanner. It is a fax machine. It's like a home, family manager, because people can even email you and send you documents directly into this. And now that the kids are back in school, pretty much every day, like an egg timer, it's gonna be like, Mom, I need this. Mom, I need that. Mom, I need this. Dad, I need that. And you know what? Ka-ching, ka-ching. Going back to school is expensive. Well, now there are no more ink police, because in addition to that $20, there's a $20 ink voucher that comes with this. Erin's gonna speak to that. You can actually become part of the Instant Ink program. And I have to, of course, defer to my expert and my boyfriend, and that would be Erin Berger. I know a lot of people are still calling on our computer, Erin, but there are a lot of things to talk about. I mean, truthfully, we could spend the whole presentation just talking about the printer features, and then like a whole nother presentation talking about Instant Ink. So where would you like to begin? Because like I said, we've got a lot of ground to cover.
We'll talk a lot about Instant Ink. It's really important. The printer itself is beautiful. So let me just mention that. There's a couple things about this printer that really do make it different. It's just so incredibly sleek. That's one of the first things that you'll notice about it. Like, there's no buttons on the front. You see that? There's no buttons. But when I open this, did you see how this whole panel over here lights up? That's if you want to make a copy or you want to make a scan or whatever. It's this really intuitive little pad down here that lights up and allows you to do things like make a copy, make a scan, etc. It's really, really smart. It's not just a printer. It is a printer. It is a copier. It is a scanner. It has a flat bed scan on the top here, which I think is really, really nice. It's also totally wireless. So you can print from any computer, any tablet, any smartphone. Print from any device. Doesn't matter if it's a PC, if it's Mac, if it's Apple, doesn't matter if it's Chrome. You can send an email to this from anywhere in the world. So if you're out to dinner with friends and somebody snaps a picture and you go, oh, I really like this. Instead of having them email it to you, you email it to your printer. So, send that to Erin at hpeprint.com. When you get home, it's printed, it's sitting there and it's waiting for you. It is just, it's one of the smartest printers in the world, and one of the most beautiful, high quality printers in the world as well. Speaking to high quality, these are the sort of prints that we're talking about. Now, what we get into next is the ink, which is really the story. The printer itself is extraordinary. It's an HP printer. People love HP, right? #1 printer company in America. This print on this printer, this is the lowest price color printing in America. Any printer under $200. Going to just say that again. When you use HP Instant Ink, it's the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $200. This print costs about 6 cents, 6 to 8 cents. This print cost about 6 to 8 cents. If you went to the print store or to the drugstore, wherever right now, what would you pay? $2, $3, $4 a piece for these, right? They literally cost a couple of pennies. So like Shannon said, there's no such thing as the ink police anymore, because this is an HP Instant Ink printer. Now, one thing I should mention, this is the only airing I have. I have my schedule for the next 3 or 4 weeks. This is the only airing I have, period, scheduled for this printer. We have sold a ton of this printer. We don't have a lot left. This is the final scheduled airing that I have on my schedule right now. I'm going to get into HP Instant Ink. I really want to talk through HP Instant Ink with you guys, but I'm going to throw it back to Shannon just to kind of update you. And then I'll talk about HP Instant Ink, how you'll save over 50% off original HP inks, and you'll never go shopping for ink again.
Well, I mean, that alone is like a revelation. I mean, imagine never running out of milk. You know?
Right.
Imagine never running out of toilet paper. I mean, and having to really think about it. It's really kind of like my Andrew Lessman vitamins. I got my Cholecticare the other day. I'm like, oh, gosh, it's nice to not have to think about it. And Lord only knows if we can take something off your plate, let's do it. But you know what? Let's save you money too. And this is not on something that you don't need. It would kind of be like buying a car, and they put gas on sale for half off, because you buy a car, you're gonna need gas. You buy a printer, you're gonna need ink. And like Aaron said, you don't even have to go through the mental mechanics of what's the cartridge, where do I go for the cartridge, even finding the right cartridges and things online. I mean, that's no small undertaking, look up all the model numbers and everything else. Let us take that off your plate, but you know what? Let's also save you money. And at the end of the day, if you want amazing picture quality, I mean, that's why, Aaron, I kind of introduced this hour by saying we could spend the entire presentation talking about the features on the printer. We could spend a whole nother, presentation just talking about how much people love their Instant Ink. All I can tell you is, and I don't know if we've shown the quantity left counter or not, but Rick, we have, oh, perfect, thank you. We have the last 1,000. Wow is right. And Aaron, I think that's why this is the only scheduled airing, because of course those quantity lefts do not take into consideration the hundreds of people or the way people are shopping. And just remember, just like this whole makeover, we're doing a whole home office makeover tonight. Whether you're the next 200 people who get the router, whether you're the next couple dozen people who get the gold on the computer, or whether you're the last 1,000 people who can get the printer. We're not doing a lot of electronics this weekend because Amon has a brand new Today's Special at midnight. So we really kind of streamlined the best and sellout of our electronic category for the few shows that are being showcased this weekend. So Aaron, at the end of the day, I mean, let's be honest, we just had a big crafting day on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Whether you're a crafter, whether you're thinking your Christmas newsletters, whether it's the papers that the kids need to get done, and Mom, I'm running out of ink, or Dad, I'm running out of ink at 3 o'clock in the morning. This just makes good sense, doesn't it?
It makes such good sense. I wanted to show you. I just held up my phone and pressed print because I wanted to show you as this starts to print. It's so cool. There's these beautiful lights on the front of it. The light comes on as it begins to print. And again, you can print from your smartphone, your tablet, your computer, from anything. Let's talk about HP Instant Ink. This is really where we need to go for a minute. First of all, we're including 10 months of HP Instant Ink. So basically, that's a year's worth of ink. If your kids are going back to school, or if you're going to buy ink in the next year, that probably pays for half your printer right there. What is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service. You save up to 50% on original HP ink. Your printer orders the ink for you, so you'll always have it. So when the ink starts to get low, it doesn't alert you. It alerts HP, and HP, it just shows up at your door. That's it. You literally never have to think about it. And you're thinking, how does this work? Their monthly plan, it literally starts at 99 cents. I'll get there in a minute. So we're talking about a couple of pennies. Let's go back. We'll go back to the still I was on. And then thank you guys so much. And then we'll get to that in just a sec. Monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. What that means is you can print full color 8.5 by 11 every time. That's fine. You can do that all you want. There's no annual fee. You can cancel or change your plans at any time. So maybe during the school year, you print more. The summer, you print less. It doesn't cost. You can cancel. That you're not locked in. The ink, the shipping, the cartridge recycling are all included. About 96% of people who try HP Instant Ink stick with it because you save so much money and it's so darn easy. So now you're thinking, show me the money. How much does it cost? Very little. Most people do the 50-page or the 100-page a month plan, between $4 and $6. So that's between 6 cents and 8 cents a page. That's it. There's even rollover pages now, which is a newer feature. It's very, very inexpensive. It's very, very convenient. And again, the biggest thing is you're never out of ink. You never have to think about ink. It's the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $200, whether you're printing 8.5 by 11s, whether you're printing 5 by 6s, or 4 by 6s or 5 by 7s, all your different sizes. Great for crafters, great for moms and dads, great for grandmas. How many pictures do you have on your phone right now that you haven't printed? This was taken on my cell phone. My little boy and my twin brothers, 3 girls, my nieces. I wouldn't if I didn't have a printer to which I could print from my cell phone. That would be on my phone, and I'd tell people, look at my picture, but I wouldn't be able to enjoy it all the time. I'm really worried about that as we sort of turn over generations here. What happens to all your cell phone pictures, and especially your favorites, the ones that aren't printed? This is a great opportunity, Shannon, as you know, for everyone in the house to be able to use this. Maybe dad has an iPad, maybe you have a Windows PC, maybe the kids have Android phones. Doesn't matter. Everyone in the house can print to this printer. You don't ever have to worry about ink. The ink is always there, and it's very inexpensive as well.
Well, that's just it. No printer police, no excuse for not trying it. Rick, I think it's official. We are fewer than 1,000 now remaining. So fewer than 1,000 remaining. Of course, as always, that does not take into consideration the manner or the method in which people are selecting this. We're only about 60 seconds away from making you look younger from the first application, and that is our today's special. And frankly, this could have been a today's special just based on the features, not the least of which it's a huge price cut, and it has all of HP's top of the line